Hey, mom of teenager, have you asked yourself these questions? Where did I go wrong with my daughter? What did I do to deserve this? And why do I feel like no one understands what it's like raising a teen girl? First off, as lonely as it may seem, I want you to know you are not alone. Today's topic is one that's close to my heart: the importance of mentorship with our community of moms. Right? We need community. So mama, go grab your notebook and a pen and get ready to take some notes. Mama, are you finding yourself feeling frustrated with trying to figure out your girl and not getting far with the questions you asked her? You literally get one-word answers or even the silent treatment. Honestly, I've read many books to unravel this mystery of connecting with my girl. I question, am I doing this right? What if I say something that will cause detrimental consequences in our relationship, or even worse? Am I pushing her away so that she will never want to share anything with me again? I know. Sometimes I can go there with my thoughts, and maybe you join me there, right? We push too much far into the future, already assuming that our relationship is going to go sour, right? I really did worry about the things because I desired a closer relationship with my teen daughter than I had with my mom when I was a teenager. So I decided things needed to change. I asked myself, what did I need as a young teenager from my mom, and go do that. I'm able to connect with my girl, where as an older teen now, she actually FaceTimes me every night now that she's away from home. And she checks in with me and is open to share because I know we have done the work to establish a safe space for her to come and talk to me. So I want to help you do the same, mama. Talk to Your Teen Girl framework will guide you through creating open communication with your daughter. You will receive a step-by-step instruction on how to create your own communication plan that will create new pathways for your girl to talk to you. So mama, I want you to head on over to Talk to Your Teen Girl, and you don't need to figure this out on your own. Let me walk with you. And if you are listening to this episode right now, you are just in time. So look out for our 2-day flash sale that starts tomorrow and save. You want to know more information about this sale? Go to talktoyourteengirl.com. The savings is offered for only 2 days, so go and hurry. Hey mama, welcome to Raising Her Confidently. Do you want to have open communication with your teen daughter? Do you find yourself constantly thinking about how to talk to your teen, or why your girl is not opening up to you? Do you wake up with confident intentions only to feel confused and frustrated when all you get are one-word answers from your daughter again? Hey, I'm Jeannie. I too was a mom raising young teens. I too felt grieved by the loss of my sweet, talkative little girl. I wanted her to come to me about anything, even if she was scared, and listen to my advice. But I kept thinking, she won't listen to me, and I don't know how to approach her, until I found tools to create open communication. In this podcast, you will find how to connect and talk to your teen and create a safe space for her to go to, so that you will have that close relationship you dreamed of. Go grab your glass of Merlot and throw off those fuzzy slippers, and let's dig in together. You know, being a mom of teen daughter can sometimes feel like you're navigating uncharted waters, really. You know, it's like we should know this, right, mama? Because we've been a teenager too, but being a mom of a teenage girl is different. It's a phase filled with uncertainties, doubts, and constant worries. But guess what? Like I said earlier, you're not alone. And to all moms out there, especially those of you with teen daughters, I want you to take a moment and breathe. Really, just breathe. Think about where you are right now and how far you've come. Now imagine yourself 10 years from now, looking back at this moment. Just imagine yourself 10 years from now, looking back at this moment. I can tell you, mama, you will survive. And I'm going to give you the secret of why I'm so confident in that, even if myself, I'm not 10 years from this point yet. I'm barely exiting from raising teens. But I know deep in my heart, 10 years from now, I can look back with confidence that I've survived, right? Let's hold on to that thought right there. 10 years from now. I know some of you are listening and are terrified to know what 10 years from now will look like for your daughter. I really do hear you, mama. It's scary, which is why today I wanted to share on the topic of community and mentorship with you. Now, you may be thinking, I have friends and I'm good. But I want you to keep an open mind today. Now, the rest of you may already be doing what I'm about to suggest and just need affirmation and maybe even gain a deeper sense of the value of community that is surrounded around you. Now, kids don't come with a manual on how to properly make them function, but we do have stories, experiences, and wisdom to help guide us. I want to say that again. They don't come with a manual, right? But we do have stories and experiences and wisdom to help guide us. So, forming your tribe or village of people will help you, mama. And I'll give you 3 reasons why. Because you won't feel the extreme weight of having to raise your kid alone. And it allows you a safe space for release. We talk about, in my Talk to Your Teen Girl framework and even on this podcast about creating safe space for your daughters. Well, where's the safe space for you, right? A safe space to release some of this burden, some of this struggle, some of this fear, even disappointment, and just wanting to release that feelings outside of the people who are directly affected to you with their daughter, right? That have a relationship with their daughter. Sometimes you just need someone that's not involved in that relationship for you to feel safe. And number 3, it gives you a sense of empowerment to have this village of women around you, right? So I'm going to give you 3 ways or 3 tips and places where you, mama, can find solace in raising your teen girl. Number 1, form your tribe of moms in the same season as you. In the same season as you. Other moms who are raising tween and teenage girls, even teenage boys, they are raising teens too. The support and camaraderie we receive from our friends who are walking alongside us in this present moment. We need friends like that because there's comfort in knowing that we're not the only ones going through the roller coaster ride, right, of raising teens in the adolescent stage. And it's not just us. You can say, am I crazy? Because you know what? Another mom in the season might be asking the same question. There's a lot of empathy happening during this time. So to all my mom friends out there, thank you for being a sounding board, right? And a shoulder to cry on and a partner in crime. Now, you know who you are out there. Those are my friends who are raising teen and tween girls. And if you don't have friends in that season, did you know I have a free mom community that's on Facebook that have moms that are in the same season? And if you need community of moms that get it too, I want you to go find that, right? Go to raisingherconfidently.com where you can join and join in on this community, and it's free for you. And number 2, I want you to form your tribe of moms who are a season ahead of you. Typically, maybe about 10 years ahead, right? I had a conversation recently with some moms who are about 10 years ahead, who have raised the teens, been there, done that, are now enjoying the adult years with their kids, right? So 10 years ahead of us in this journey. And let me tell you, their wisdom was like a soothing wave, right? To me, to my restless soul of raising a teen and having to go through it. And she specifically, I say they, but it's really she shared stories of overcoming challenges and finding joy in the midst of the chaoses and the struggles and challenges that will come. Mama, I'm not going to say if, they will. But that's part of teenhood. But to know that you can find a mom who has already been there and has raised their teens, it's assuring that everything will be okay, right? It's like you imagining yourself 10 years from now. This is where I find my confidence. I find my confidence in the wisdom and stories that I can grasp onto with women who have already raised their teens and are thriving in their relationship with their adult children. It's like a glimpse of it's like a glimpse into the future, knowing that whatever storm we're facing now will eventually pass. And that is the hope I hold on to. So in your tribe, find women who are a season ahead of you. Now for me, that is why I mentor moms in the teen stage, because I have raised teens. I have raised who are now young adults. And I do have my daughter who is quickly exiting out of the teen stage. She turns 18 this year and becomes an adult. But we've done the work as a pre-adolescent, as an older teenager during this time. And now I share that with my moms who are taking the course, who I mentor, who I'm speaking to right now through this podcast. So form your tribe of moms in this season ahead, right? And so the last as well is form your tribe of moms who are a season behind you. And now you're thinking, wait a minute, you mean someone who has younger kids? Like you want me to have a tribe of moms in my village with moms who have younger kids? That doesn't make sense to me. Well, I'll tell you why. Let's not forget about the incredible wisdom that we have gained from our friends who are 10 years behind us. They might be facing challenges that we've already conquered, right? We've already conquered. And in sharing our own experiences, we not only uplift them, but we also gain a renewed sense of confidence in our own abilities as moms. I want you to hear that again. We gain a renewed sense of confidence in our own abilities as mothers as we share and impart our own stories and wisdom to moms who are a season behind us. It's all about perspective, isn't it? Learning to switch gears, see things from a different angle, and choose to enjoy every moment of this wild ride, right? Despite the inevitable bumps along the way, whether it's raising our teens as elementary and young children, or currently raising our teens in the teen stage. Knowing that you've done the hard work raising them young, you can do the hard work during this season. So take a look at those who surround you. Who is pouring into your life? Whose life are you pouring into? And there's a sisterhood of empathy, hope, and affirmation that you're going to gain, mama, from community. Mentors who can pour into you and you mentoring other moms, whether it's in the season or not, right? It's the very type of confidence and belief in yourself that you can do this. You are built for this and everything is going to be okay. I hope this episode has encouraged you and blessed you, mama, to keep on going. Reach for conversations that bring life to you as you parent through these teen years. And don't forget, we start our sale tomorrow. I want you to check it out and save. Go to talktoyourteengirl.com. I'll see you in a few days. Hey friend, if this podcast inspired you or encouraged you or helped you in any way, I'd love for you to share it. You can screenshot this episode and share it in your stories on social media or text it to a friend who can use the support. It's the best way you can thank me. I want to let other mamas know they are not alone. I'd love to stay connected with you. You can find me on Instagram at Jeannie Baldemero or join my free mom support community at linktree.com/Jeannie Baldemero. Until next time, live full of grace, Jeannie.